It's melted inside the plastic can, so you can just see it through the spin, but you can't take it out. All right, here we are back for a Week 1 predictions video. Very excited for this final season. Glad to have everybody here. Leslie is joining us. How's it going, bro?
What's up, man? How's it going, Jason?
Make sure all of y'all tune in at the end of each week. Leslie's going to be hosting a top 10 power rankings thing for each week heading forward. If you want to tell them a little bit about that, bro, go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to do a top 10 power ranking for each week. I know you said you will be able to join in too, but like as much as input as possible for that. So it's not like I'm just making my own list up. Yeah, so I'll do the top 10 for the first 8 weeks, and then mid-season I'll do the top 32 teams, and then the last 17 weeks I'll do the top 32 teams. So if you guys want to join in this, let me know. It'll go for based off of user skills, schedule.
So it won't be the same 10 teams based on just how good somebody is. It'll be by how
It's not,
impressive they've been.
Exactly. It won't be strictly off user. Yep, yeah. Yep.
That sounds great. I'm definitely looking excited to join in and see your breakdown all of them. As everyone knows, we always do prediction videos each week. If anyone's willing to join, I'm determined. I'm going to be on people's ass because I want to get – the goal will be 20 different users because there's 20 different weeks counting the Super Bowl. Get 20 different users in here for predictions videos. Get as many voices as we can, different opinions. Need 19 more. If anybody's interested, make sure you message me. You can set up a 1 weeks in advance if you want to do the week 12 one because you know you're going to be available that day. You know what I mean? Let me know. I'm going to be more adjustable with the schedule to try to get different users in instead of just doing it as soon as I get home, things like that.
Definitely.
Like I said, the commish team heading forward. I think the final season, Dean said he's going to change the admin panel, right? So we move forward with that admin team. So your commissioners will be myself, Jason, the Bears user, Dean, he's the Packers user, and Dwayne, he's the Cowboys user. Now, the admin panel has changed from what it was the past few seasons. It will be Leslie, he's the Browns user, Savon, he's the Bengals user, and who was – actually, I don't think we ever got another one in there. I don't think I made a choice, did I? Did we? I think I was going to choose E-Fly to be an admin, at least for the rest of this season because I wasn't exactly sure who I wanted to choose. But definitely those first 5 I said, make sure you're referring to them with any kind of questions or things like that you have. You can also talk to anybody who was an admin. They're going to have great knowledge of things. We're going to do a normal predictions this week. All games are supposed to be streamed by the road team heading forward. That's a rule that we voted on. So if the road team can't stream, ask the home team, see if he can stream. If both of you have shit internet, let one of the commissioners know. And I mean, we're not going to make you play through bad Wi-Fi. All that said, moving forward, if you think somebody's cheating, also same thing, message one of those commissioners. Need to have proof, though. Not sure what we're going to be able to do for you without proof.
Yeah.
Everybody needs to be observant of all the rules and everything moving forward. I think the big one that Dean has been preaching, making sure everybody understands, there's no custom playbooks. You're allowed to use the team playbooks for any team, or you can use the base playbooks that come with the game, like West Coast, Run and Gun, 3-4, things like that. There's no players of the week to get into, so we'll go ahead and start this games of the week off. What we got here? I need to update Daddy Leagues now that I'm thinking about it. League schedule, we got the Chargers versus the Ravens. It's a new Chargers user. He's got a talented team around him still, so hopefully he'll have some good success with them. I know Chap's got some stuff going on, and we're all praying for him. Hopefully all that works out. I ain't heard from him in a few days. So at the time being, I doubt this game is played. If Chap comes back, he'll probably win just because new users generally don't win week 1. So I'll stick with the Ravens if he comes back to play, but likely the Chargers win. What about you, Leslie?
Yeah, same here. He said Ravens play. I'll go with the Ravens week 1. Just from like non-familiarity with the Chargers for the league, but I don't see it getting played. So
yeah.
It is what it is, yeah.
Next, we got the Colts versus the Texans. Texans joined Week 17 and actually beat the Chiefs user in his first game. So he's an exception to the rule. I know he looked like he was playing well. I generally don't do this, this early on, but 2 has been up and down. He did have a decent season last year. I'm gonna take the Texans to win this game in close fashion by 7 to 10 points.
Yeah, I agree. I like the Texans by like 3 points actually because I remember late in the season in the chat they said that his cousin was playing, so I don't know how really good the Texans users are. So
yeah,
I'll stick with the Texans.
Next, we got the Browns and the Steelers. Good AFC North battle here. I'm taking the Steelers. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Should be an interesting game. I know you said you're working on your passing game. You picked up a few nice pieces to move forward with. Uh, who was that you got that I wanted? Was it Deion Whitfield,
Woodfield.
right? Yeah, Whitfield. He's going to
Yep.
be a weapon for you, man. He is scary. I think he's going to make big plays week one. I'm going to take the Browns to win this one and handle with fashion by about 3 scores.
Yeah, same here. I'm going with the Browns. I'm passing a lot this year. I got some nice receivers. I got Chavot, I got Whitfield, and I got another wide receiver rookie that I just picked up. So looking to pass this year, man, and I've been laughing all week long for the with my stock playbook. So I think we should be good. I'm gonna go with the Browns with
I want to
14
see
points.
I want to see another conference championship run for you. It's been since what year
Uh,
2 or year 3 or whatever it was. But
yeah, 2 or 3. Yep, yeah.
next we got the Redskins and the Eagles. Good old fashioned NFC East battle. These are always very good. There's no telling who's gonna win the game. Washington got some real fucking rookies in this draft, man. Nobody probably had a better draft than he did, honestly. And that's coming off the wide receiver he drafted first overall last year too. He's got to this team. He's got speed everywhere. That being said, I think Eagles users got a little older on defense. He's definitely had his best season yet last year. I'm going to take the Redskins for the upset on the road over the Eagles. It's my upset
Same
pick of
here.
the week.
I'm taking the Redskins on the road. He's a good user. He got some good pieces in all season. I think he's looking to build on this last season. So I'll go with the Redskins probably by 7 to 10 points.
I like it. Next, we got the Cowboys and Dolphins. I know Dwayne said he is coming out swinging this year. He is destined. He is winning this division, and that's just what it's going to be moving forward. Let me check in on that game because it's not being streamed. Where's it at? There we go. Before I make my prediction, it's already started. So we got the Cowboys up 7-0, and he's breaking a long run right now. Actually, there you go. He's got the ball as well. So new Dolphins user, definitely want to wish him success. Hopefully, he does good things. But I'm gonna take Dwayne to win on the road for this game. Start the season off 1-0.
Yeah, it's hard to pick against new users. I mean, pick against old users, especially going against new users in the first week. So I'm going to win with this one too. Reach the critical position, Dwayne by 10 points.
All right, next we got the the Titans versus the Falcons. Different Falcons user, but the skill level is still there. This is E-Fly switched over, taking over this Atlanta Falcons team. Twan's got the Titans rolling, looking to start off very well this season. This is gonna be a tough game, man. I think I'm gonna take Twan simply because it's hard to switch to a new team and still continue the same success week one. It's going to be his first game with the Falcons for E-Fly. I think he's going to take some getting used to. He does have some nice weapons. J.K. Dobbins, I'm sure, will be an MVP favorite. But I'm going to take the Titans to win this game.
I'm going to agree with your premise. It's hard to switch teams, especially against a new user in the first week of the season. I like Twan in this one, probably by at least 14 points. But E-Fly will adjust and he will make the playoffs this year.
Yeah, I think so as well. Next, we got the Giants and the Patriots. Giants, he either starts the season off 8-0 or he doesn't make the playoffs. So it's, hopefully Peso makes a good run this year. I know all of us are rooting for that. J-Drop coming off 15-1 season. Did lose his first playoff game, though. Didn't get a win in the playoffs. I know he's definitely looking to make a run at the Super Bowl. He's definitely got the talent in that team to do it. I think that it's going to be hard for him. He's losing Eason. Actually went to the Browns, if I'm correct, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So
Exactly.
who is the starting quarterback going to be for the Patriots heading forward? I'm curious as to who that
Not even
is.
sure.
I want to
You
go
want
look.
to check it
Before,
out?
yeah, I'm going to look right now before I make my
All right.
prediction. Let's see here. The starting quarterback will be. Oh, he signed Alan Bowman out of the free agents. He's also got Dylan McCaffrey behind him.
Ooh.
So he's got some real weapons there to throw the ball to still. So don't be surprised if they come out swinging. That makes me a lot more sure about this pick. I'm going to take the Patriots to win this game pretty well.
James Patriots plays one team also. I think he's motivated to get back. Well, he's going to get to the playoffs, but he's going to try to revenge that first round loss or second round loss. I think he had a bye, so
Yeah, he did.
that division
So,
round loss. Giants are always up and down like every other season, so I like the Patriots this one. This offer consistency.
I like it. Next, we got the Panthers versus the Jags CPU. Only CPU team. If you know somebody or a friend or something like that just wants to get into Madden a little bit, play some games, have some fun, definitely let somebody know. I mean, they can take over this team. They have to follow all the rules and everything, but it's a good warm up to Madden since it's going to be the final season
Definitely.
for this. Panthers will win that game, whether it's a forced win or not. Next, we got the Packers versus the Raiders. Dean has promised me that the good things are coming for his team heading into this year. He promised me, 12 wins, I think is what I heard. So he's looking to come out swinging. I think he'll get the W this week over C Money, but I would not put it past C Money to come out and put up some points week 1. He always has a decent offense, especially his run game is solid. But I'm going to take the Packers to win this game.
Same here. I like the Packers to win this game. I think Dean's on a mission. He had lost to the Rams this year.
Yeah, he lost by 7.
Playoff game by 7 in a close playoff game. So I think he's on a mission to get to the NFC Championship game, and I don't think the Ravens are going to stop him. So I like Dean in this game.
All right. Bears and Chiefs. Give me the Chiefs by 50 here. I'll let you hit this one first. What's your pick?
I think you are going to come out swinging from missing the playoffs last year. I think you're very, very motivated. I don't know how well your wrist is, but
yeah.
I like you to win this game by at least 10 points. I'll go with a score of 31-21. Bears.
I like it. Bears user missed OTA in preseason with wrist surgery, so we're going to see how I do heading back here. I can hold the controller enough. It hurts a little bit if I make quick movements, but I should be fine playing Madden. The team has got some exciting new pieces on it. Receiving. Also picked up a real nice blocking tight end of the draft. I think that we're going to start the season off with a victory here. Expect good old-fashioned Bears football defense and a hard-nosed run game.
Perfect.
Next, the coup de grace of the week, we have the Bengals versus the Rams. Jimmy is on a 33-game win streak. I'm not sure if everybody was tracking that. I've been counting it over the last few seasons. He won 33 in a row now. So I know that Saban is definitely looking to crack that streak.
If he didn't know, he knows now.
Yeah, if you didn't know, he knows now. I'm sure Saban would be interested to hear about that one. As I switch to the game, he's making a run right up the middle with looks like a pick six. It's a pick six with Denzel Ward. Bengals take a 7-3 lead off a long pick return by Denzel Ward.
Oh wow!
So, tough there. I don't ever like to pick against Jimmy. Both these teams are used to using custom playbooks they cannot do anymore. There's some motion rules that are going to affect other people. It's going to be hard to gauge how people play based off of that. Being with the score as it is and being how good and consistent Savan is, I'm going to take the Bengals to win this game. And end the streak, which is, I don't usually pick against Jimmy, but, picking against Savan is basically a sin, so.
Yeah.
What about you, man?
I'm going to go the same way. I think Savan is highly motivated to get past, at least get the Super Bowl this year. He's already up in this game, and I just think that honestly, for me, I think he's a better user than Jimmy is.
I do too. I think that, and that's nothing against Jimmy, but I think Savan is very consistent. You know what I mean?
Yep,
it doesn't.
Exactly.
And we talk about players that struggle with certain playbook. I said something the other day that kind of resonated, I think, in the league. Good users, it does not matter what playbook or what team or what players you have. They are going to have success.
Yep.
I think that's Savan. I think he modifies that to a league of success no matter where he goes.
Exactly. Yep. So I think that's going to be in the favor of Savan. I like Savan winning. I think Jimmy's always going to be in the game.
This is not. This is going to be a close game. Don't misunderstand.
I like Savan by a touchdown and probably this touchdown right here.
Yep, that's going to come back to bite in that pick six.
Yep, exactly.
Next we got the Vikings and the Seahawks. This is probably the best offensive user, one of the best offensive users in the team. In the league versus one of the best defensive users in the league. I know Herc has promised me to win more games this year. He's a decent user. He's come real close to beating me a few times. Man, I think it's going to be a close game. I really do. I think that he's going to be able to stop CJ for the most part, but I'm going to take the Seahawks to win this one in low-scoring fashion. We'll go 21-14 or something.
I'm going to go with the Seahawks, too. I miss my man Herc, man. He hasn't been in the chat, so I don't know how motivated he is to actually play and win this game. That's the only reason why I'm picking against him. Otherwise, I think he's like an upset user. But
I think so, yes.
I haven't heard from him, so I'm going with the Seahawks in this game. I'm not going to pick a score for this one, though.
This one is this next one's something very interesting to me. New Broncos user. If anybody wasn't tracking, Bunny was the Broncos when this Madden started. He has picked up some real weapons for that defense. He's all defensive line and and wide receivers because he has no offensive
Blitz
line and,
Bunny.
and no
Blitz Bunny.
cornerbacks. Blitz Bunny, believe me, with the DBs that he has, bro, you better believe the blitz is coming because you can't trust them to do anything. And his offensive line is going to be like a turnstile, bro. So that the blitz is coming.
Yeah.
I think that it's going to catch this Broncos user off guard how strong the blitz is going to be. I know he's a Canadian, so definitely looking to represent for his country week 1. I think it's going to be a close game. I don't know anything about him really, but I'm going to take Bunny to win this game.
I'm taking Bunny too. I can't go against the grain, man. Bunny, he's going to use all his weapons that he has. I'm not familiar with the Broncos. I like Bunny, but I'm going to go with a 3-point win, though.
I like it.
24-21 Bunny.
Next, we got the Jets and the Bills. Usually one of those great matchups we always look forward to. New Bills user, so hopefully he continues to keep that up. Jets made it all the way to the Super Bowl, just get smacked by the Rams, so I know he wants to come back with a victory here. And, you know, as good as the team is and as good as the user he is, and with it being a new user, I'm going to take the Jets to win this one handily.
Yeah. I'm going to take the Jets too by 10. I heard the Bills user is really good. Apparently he's good from what I've been hearing in the chat, but I can't bet against the Jets, man. He won Super Bowl last year. I like Jets by 10 points.
Next, we got the Saints and the Bucks. Interesting division this is going to be with a new Falcons user. This is definitely all three of those teams, Bucks, Saints, and Panthers, were not far behind Noop last year. So I think this is one of those games that may come back to bite people. You know, people don't take it serious week 1 and week 2 sometimes, and it will hurt you at the end of the season. Believe me, I was one game short of making the playoffs last year, and it cost me from an early season loss.
You got to play every game, yep.
Every game like it's your last game, any given Sunday, even if no matter the team. I think that the Saints had a very poor offseason, and I think the Bucks had a relatively good one, had lots of draft picks. So I'm going to take Tampa Bay here. He did lose some weapons like Deion Whitfield and Scotty Miller and Cross Patton, but he's still got some good players.
Yeah, I'm going to take Tampa Bay in this one too. He has extremely good players still from a previous team built. I like him. 10-point victory for the Buccaneers.
Next, we got the Cardinals versus the 49ers. Reigning MVP Jamie Newman has a new team playing in the Bay this season. So see if he has success here. He's definitely a lot more mobile than Baker Mayfield was. 49ers, both these teams are good defensive users. Cardinals are a little more consistent on offense as a strong run game. Colin Hill ran for like 2,300 yards last year. I think this game will be close, though. I think Jamie Newman is going to make a difference. And the 49ers, I'm telling you, he got me a few seasons ago. He beat you. Kept you out of the playoffs like 2 seasons ago or something?
He did, exactly. Yep, yeah.
He is going to get somebody this year, man. Every season he bites somebody, and it ends up costing him late in the year. So I'm going to take the Cardinals to win this game, but it's going to be close, real close. I'm going to say by 3 points.
I'll take the Cardinals too. I don't know really the difference was between Newman and Baker Mayfield. Like I don't know how he's going to do. It's going to be a big difference. So I like the Cardinals in this game. I'll go by 3 points. Close division game.
I like it.
Cardinals. Yep.
I wish we had more to look at, but that's going to be week 1. Definitely glad to have you here, bro. We're going to see how these games kick out. I'm fixing to play my game here in a second. I expect you to be playing yours and whooping some Steeler ass here in a little bit.
Yep.
All right, man. Well, y'all take it easy, man. Everybody make sure you have get your games in and have a good day.